A rare Leonardo da Vinci painting is sold for a record price at auction.
Selling here at Christie's, $400 million is the bid, and the piece is sold.
All right, add in all the fees, it comes to over $450 million, and of course that's American. The piece is called Salvator Mundi, Latin for Savior of the World. Now, the auction house isn't saying who bought the painting. Marco Sassone joins us now. He's an artist and an expert on Renaissance art. Marco, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, do you think this piece was worth that amount, and if so, why?
Well, the few observations worthwhile are that this is an astonishing result that has shattered the prices of previous artworks. But even more, this is a work that we don't know for certainty if it belongs to Leonardo da Vinci.
Let's talk about that for a moment.
I think it does.
You think it does?
Yes.
And there are some who are saying there's so much other work on top of the original painting that it gives them doubt. Tell me about that.
Well, most of the paintings of that time, they have been reworked, they have been restored. So you are going through layers of paint, you know, whether it's oil paint, tempera, or any other medium. But the item here is the Salvator Mundi. Despite many of the notes that we are hearing around, that this posture is frontal, it's not a profile, and this and that, you know, art is unpredictable. So I wouldn't pay attention so much to that.
Some are saying that it can't be Da Vinci because he didn't show people straight on. For example, he showed groups or action.
What we should look is at the work itself and to see the way it was painted and see what we could recognize about the style of Leonardo da Vinci.
You said you think it is. Tell me why. What do you see from the style that we would not see?
Yes, I think it is because the piece generates an aura and a certain quality detectable of Leonardo da Vinci. Primarily the gaze and the face and the eyes. The eyes of Leonardo da Vinci are always connected with the brain of the person.
Meaning what?
Meaning that he used to be a scientist, and so he studied many things beside painting, and he put it together in painter. He's primarily known as a painter, but, you know, he's a mathematician, he's an inventor, and so forth. The gaze on the Salvator Mundi is particularly special. There is a certain way that, you know, that you can find also in other paintings. Even the Mona Lisa has this evanescent kind of a look.
Many have compared her eyes to his eyes.
Yes, you know, there are other paintings such as the woman with the ermine, which I saw in a museum in San Francisco during a tour. Also, it's a woman with a certain gaze, and this kind of a evanescent and foggy almost way that you can see that it could be Leonardo da Vinci. Then you can explore also the figure, and you can explore the garment, where the pleats of the garment are painted in a certain way, as Leonardo does, including the mannerism and certain way with the hands, particularly in this painting, but many of his painting has something to do with the hands.
So you feel quite comfortable that it is his work?
I think that, in my opinion, appears to be a Leonardo da Vinci. But the astonishing result here is that despite that maybe it was a Leonardo da Vinci 80%, still it produced 450 million.
Yeah.
So that's
somebody's a believer, right? Obviously.
To believe, yeah.
All right, Marco Sassone, sir, we've got to leave it there. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us today.
You're welcome.
Let's get to